One girl asked me like in the street if I had my ears pinned back. I'm like, bitch, no. The fuck? Like, oh my God. Like, there's so much surgery going around. People don't even know who got real shit and who got fake shit. Huh? Oh, I'm about to say, I thought, girl, I was to say, how my TV unmuted itself by itself? Girl, but I was about to take all my shit, put in storage, and get the fuck out of here. I thought it was a ghost up in here. So last night I attempted to paint. Don't know why. Because I underestimated how much work this was gonna be. This is one coat. One coat. You couldn't cover up that dark gray for nothing. Like, bro. The fact that they put such a dark color in an apartment to this day baffles me. But whatever. I did this all by myself. And on that wall over there, which I'll show you, is technically 2. That wall is 2 coats. And I can still see some gray peeking through. So it's not to my liking. I'm gonna do a 3rd coat, which is crazy. Like, I basically have gone through 1 gallon of paint just to do this. And we realized so much stuff about this apartment that's like wrong with it. In terms of like, okay, here, like, do you see this molding? It goes all the way, 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 all the way to the end and stops. This one did not match it. They brought this one all the way, 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 and stopped right there. And then it's nothing. So that's one of the things that I was like, okay, sloppy, lazy, didn't finish. There's a phone wire. And it runs almost 788 feet. It's ridiculous. Like, I read it, I was like, okay. This wire here, which is long as hell, is dead. It's a dead wire. I have to basically cut this. The end has nothing that there's nothing on the end of it. You don't need to like put it into like a TV, nothing. They just like stapled all these wires down rather than just removing them, which is ridiculous, but that goes to show the laziness. I should have primed the walls. I got the primer put in the paint, but if I had just primed the walls first, I don't think I would need to use so much paint. And because now I have to use so much paint, it's gonna end up looking a little bit more beige white than like the white that I originally wanted. Also, let's talk about the sloppiness of like how much texture there is in my walls. Like, do you see that? I'm happy that's being picked up. Like, how did you guys, I just don't this is never happening in my house, ever. Like, when you're about to like, and I'm not gonna do it because I rent. I'm not gonna do the job of somebody else. Like, I need to do enough for it to look decent in here, but not for it to look perfect. Why didn't you sand that out? Like, there's so many, look at this texture in these walls. Sand this stuff out, make it smooth. Like, why is there a big bump there and here? It's just ridiculous. Like, you guys charge people so much money for rent and you don't do anything. Like, it's really baffling. I have to fight for the little things because I know I'm not getting the big things. I'm not getting brand new wood floors. I'm not getting brand new windows. But I will fight for a new kitchen sink or a new countertop or a new bathtub. Like, things that I know that they can afford. They can afford all of it. But things that I know that they're like, okay, we'll just give her that. I fight like crazy for it because I get nothing. We get nothing. I have my living room back, and I have to build some furniture and stuff too because there are now new elements to the living room that we didn't have before. So there's a lot going on, and I really just wanted today to be the day that I like did the decorating, and yesterday to be the day that I painted. But I guess life doesn't work out the way you want it, ever. Okay, I'm just trying to. You are on my new, there we go, tripod. And this is my new living room. So, as you guys know, I was painting a little bit. We do what we could. Just a couple of changes to the living room. I just needed something a little bit brighter for spring. Unfortunately, I'm still living here, so I had to kind of do what I had to do to make it better for myself. I don't know, child. Listen, I tried to paint it up a little bit. And I bought my new tripod, which I got from K&F, which I'm obsessed with. I'm linking this tripod below. It's not a cheap tripod, but I had a cheap tripod before, and it did what it did, girl. Like, when I started my YouTube channel and I went with a cheap tripod, I still would recommend doing that, because what if you don't like doing YouTube and you bought this expensive thing and you don't use it? But for me, when that tripod broke, I was like, I need to start upgrading my equipment anyway, so I just invested. It goes on sale often, so see if you can get it. I would not buy it off Amazon. I would buy it from the seller itself. I'm one of the few people you will see as an Amazon stan. I'm not an Amazon stan. I love the quickness of Amazon, but I just have a feeling in my heart that they're selling us used, broke up shit, because I've had too many experiences with them on several different items, from electronics to books to all this stuff that just was effed up. So on Amazon for me, I know, controversial. So let me show you guys what I did. It hasn't really been anything major. Maybe I should show you from this side, but then it's just gonna look darker because I don't have the light, you know, from the living room. The middle of the living room, which I like way better than having it on the wall. I am pro take your couches off the wall. Yeah, take it off the wall. It looks so much better. Gives so much space. This room looks way bigger than it did before. You guys can't tell, but it's massive now. Like, I feel like even for Lexington, he has a lot of room to like run around. Before, it was just very like straight where the couch was, the TV was here, and it was just like not the vibe. So I moved the couch here, put my TV against the wall. I have my plants kicking it, and I'm getting way more plants. Don't know what to do about this window because I took the curtains down when I painted. So you guys tell me, would you put curtains back up? I'm not a big fan of curtains, to be honest. Like, I like those blinds actually that go up and down. I kind of wanted one of those because I like the view of having the window open fully and just like wide and letting light in. I feel like the curtains sometimes, like, Lexington will play with it and try and drag them down. Okay, so ignore this corner because that's my air conditioner that those things are studding on top of, and the air conditioner will soon be back in the window. So we won't need to deal with that anymore. What else? I can tell you guys about some improvements that I'm gonna be making throughout the summer to just make it, to just make it more like homey. So behind this couch, I wanna leave this as bare as possible. I love having the walking room. I sometimes will roll out my mat here in the mornings and do like mat Pilates, yoga. I'll meditate here. So I like to have this open, and I think that you need to have open spaces in your living room. It just keeps everything airy and light. So that's that. We're gonna have floating shelves. I want shelves to about maybe here. So I want floating shelves here. I'm thinking just 2 should be okay because they'll be long. And I'm gonna put trinkets and books and stuff to make it more lived in there. New addition, which is actually kind of messy, so I kind of don't want to show it to you like this. But, you know, it's just real. That's real life. Listen, it's just all the packaging from this new tripod that I opened. But I got a table. Oh my goodness, I got a table. I ended up getting like a nice tulip table, which I love. It's perfect for me. I'm happy that I actually got the set with just 2 chairs. Originally, I saw the set of 2 chairs and then the set of 4 chairs. And I ended up going with the set of 2, and I'm so happy I did that. I really don't think we needed 4 chairs to clutter up the space. It's just me living here, so I didn't need all that. So I'm happy that I just did the 2. And these chairs are from Wayfair. They're so nice and Scandi. I'm very Scandi in style. So this rug, you guys know, is in my bedroom. I moved it out here and moved the white rug into my bedroom because it's not even in my bedroom actually being used. It's rolled up in my bedroom because it was so dirty from Lexington that that rug does not work with the dog. So for y'all that I know were saying, why would you get a rug like that with the dog? You are absolutely right. Do not get a rug like that with the dog. This one he respects a lot more. I don't know why. Maybe it's because
the actual like texture is not so high, full of like fur and stuff. There's nothing for him to pull out, so he just lays on it. And I make sure I vacuum it every day, and obviously I have Stanley Steamer coming every season to clean it, so just for dust reasons and stuff like that. So that rug in there needs a deep clean. I'm gonna have to have him do an enzymatic cleaner because he would pee on it a lot, and just really clean my rug before I put that in my bedroom. So like lay it out. That's the whole thing, dog problems, but yeah, I love this. I kept my lamp, which I love. You guys can't see it. All that's left to really do with this is just add some art and add some color onto the walls for sure, and some posters or whatever. So I feel like I'm gonna have to figure that part out because I want it to feel, again, the boho aspect of it is gonna come from the plants and just the artwork, like paintings and sculptures and things that I put on the shelf, and then also other things that I find. So I want it to feel lived in, obviously, but I'm also still looking for an apartment. So I'm in between a rock and a hard place. With that being said, I always say the one thing about this apartment that cannot be beat is the location. I'm 10 minutes from Manhattan. So I'm taking that into consideration too with my move and trying to find something that works better for me. But I don't like this building, period, point blank. So I love this table. I will link everything I have here below. Wayfair, I believe. Wayfair, Target, Wayfair Overstock for rug. So this whole corner will be linked. This is the newest corner. I went with Simply White. Benjamin Moore color idea, but Home Depot formula. So Home Depot says that they can formulate the same colors that other brands have. That's a damn lie. The reason I'm telling you that is because I bought a Benjamin Moore Simply White sample, put it on my wall, and was like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, and it ended up being $60 per gallon. And I had to do 2 gallons in this room, and I was like, I'm not dropping $120 for this busted ass apartment. I'm not doing that. So it's like, what is my what is my cheaper alternative? And it was to go to Home Depot and have them use the Simply White formula. And the colors are close, but the Simply White is a different color than this. This is way more beige than the Simply White color. So I ended up really liking it, and I was fine with it. And it was only $30 a can, like 27-ish dollars per gallon. So it was way cheaper and more cost effective for me. So I went that route. But whatever colors you find in the brand that you like them in, and it's a place that you own or something, don't get the cheap alternative. Just buy the name brand one because they are different. If I was painting my condo or my home that I purchased, I would invest in Benjamin Moore, but I ain't doing that for this. I will be painting this wall as well, just for peace of mind, because I hate the way this looks, and they are mirror walls, meaning that one outframes the one in the middle of it. So I'll probably paint that wall. If I could tell you guys at ET and when I'm getting a new apartment, I would love to do that, but there's really simply nothing out there, and fortunately, it is what it is. I'm still searching, and I have a feeling I'll probably be searching until after the holiday season, Christmas and all that. So for now, I'm just preparing myself to keep searching for an apartment. So yeah. I'm a very indecisive person. It's part of being a Leo, I feel like. We really just go by how we feel. My couch is getting cleaned soon as well. I'm very excited about that. I'm just really in my spring energy right now. So you guys haven't missed anything. I've just been working, but I am also living my life. So I feel like, and this may be for another video, but we have to talk about like the elements of real life versus vlogging life. I have not been balancing it well, and it's definitely showing on my channel. My channel has taken a dip in views and engagement. And this is my fault because I'm just not posting. So not, you know, like it is what it is. But I want to get back to it. I'm just trying to find the balance of both, because I am also not about the social media life. I really do live my life in real time. So sometimes I feel like it's hard to film for everything. I just want to be present. But God, it's so hard to, I don't know. These clouds are enticing. Wow, you will see these in every vlog. Since I got those curtains out the window, I don't know, the window's been looking a little different to me. Oh, I picked up some stuff at LUSH. Actually, let me just show that really quick. I haven't showed you guys anything. I love LUSH, but holy hell, it's so expensive. Like God, for the things that I get,
Like, why this order cost $25 beyond me. I got me a Buffy. You guys know I always talk about Buffy if you're older on the channel and you've been rocking with me for a minute. The Buffys, by the way, when I was buying them, used to be massive. Look how small this is now. But I do love your Buffy body butter. And then I wanted to try the Minimasoma, which is apparently an oil, a shower oil. Again, right up my alley. Like, all I do is exfoliate and do shower stuff. So this is very, very citrus. So if you don't like citrus things, not for you. But I love this. It's so, oh, it smells so good. And apparently they didn't have it for a very long time. Picking up my headphones. I'm getting some new headphones. And I'm picking up my air fryer. Why? Because mine fell off the counter and smashed into a million pieces and broke. So just when you're trying to save money, something always comes up to ruin the day. Every time. Where is, let me turn that off so we can chat. Oh, I got my hair done days ago. For you guys, you're seeing it for the first time, but I just got this little pony. Don't mind my baby hairs. I need to do them before I leave the house. I don't know why she put this one so long. I don't know if I told you guys that I got my trachea pierced. One of my last piercings to get on my ear. I like having my ear here kind of like just bare, like just like a normal ear. So if I ever turn, it doesn't even really look like I have on ear any piercings because my ears are so. One girl asked me like in the street if I had my ears pinned back. I'm like, bitch, no. The fuck? Like y'all get surgery for everything. Oh my god. Like there's so much surgery going around. People don't even know who got real shit and who got fake shit. Huh? Oh, I'm about to say, I thought, girl, I was to say, how my TV unmuted itself by itself? Girl, but I was about to take all my shit, put in storage, and get the fuck out of here. I thought it was a ghost up in here. So the last piercing I have to get is this one, which is my forward helix. I was thinking if I was gonna do a double or a single. I think I'm just going to do a single and keep it really cute. I'm all about even numbers, unless it comes to kids. For some reason, I think families should be odd numbers. Like I always used to say when I wanted kids back in the days, like I wanted 3 because my sister and I were 2 and it was boring as fuck. So I was like, we need one more person in the house. Like this is bothering me. So I'm a very odd number with kids. I don't care. People say either do 2 or do 4. I think 4 is excessive. I think 3 is cute. So yeah, I'm about to head out. I wore makeup this week, a couple days. So I think I'm gonna leave my face bare this weekend. Just don't really feel like doing it. So put Lexington in his crate just now to enjoy his breakfast because yesterday he threw up in the morning because he's so like interested in things that's not his breakfast. When he wakes up, he comes out, I put his cartoons on, he has all his toys, but when I put his food out, he doesn't want to eat it. So I just put him in the crate to eat his food and I'll take him out and let him run around. I'm sure you guys miss him. When do you guys not miss him? Every time I go on my YouTube, everybody's like, how's Lexington? I'm like, all right, well, how am I? How am I? Somebody asked me how I am. I don't like y'all anymore. Everybody, they're asking about you. Am I, you see how high you can get now? Y'all saw that, right? Come here. They were asking about you, Chugga. They were asking about you. Yeah, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. Okay. You're so cute, Chunky. Guys, he got big, but he's only 16 pounds. Like, he hasn't gotten that big, you know. He's at his full grown weight now. He's not gonna grow anymore. And I love it because he's small, but he's still a dog. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really like tiny, tiny, tiny dogs. He is a dog still. Like, he's leggy. Like, he can... But he's small. He's the perfect size. Okay, okay. Okay, you don't like being unstable. I'm sorry. You had beef today? What'd you have? Tell them. You had beef and veggies with Parmesan cheese. No rice today. He had rice 2 weeks in a row. And sometimes when he has too much rice... Oh, your hair is shedding. Sometimes when he has too much rice, his he gets chubby. He gets too chunky. Don't try to jump from this height. You're absolutely losing your mind. We're gonna get our day started and head out.
This is what I'm wearing. Excuse Lexington's cartoons. Ooh, ciao. Frankie Shop blazer, polo hat, American Apparel bodysuit. And this bodysuit is the backless one. No makeup, a little bit of gloss. Just to kind of like, you know, not have dry lips and look presentable. The pants are just some culotte pants, also from American Apparel. So that's what we doing today in the rain.
I really can't film like this.
Yes, better, way better. I'm back. I'm kind of talking a little loud because these are very noise canceling. I love these headphones though. These are the Sony's. I like them. I like the look of them better than the Apple ones. They're not that much cheaper than the Apple ones, so if you want a cheap alternative, this isn't one for you. But the sound quality and how you can adjust the bass and all that stuff, I care about stuff like that, so I think this is a really good choice. I got all of my errands done. I made a couple stops, so I was like, let me just show you guys what I got. I just picked up some spray for my piercing. This is the H2O purified ocean saltwater spray. I prefer this spray the most. For piercings, I think this is the bomb.com. People love the other one, not my favorite. Then guys, do not ask me why my ass went to friggin' McNally Jackson and got myself so much stationery stuff. Like, it's kind of a joke how much I spent on this stationery. I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to show you everything that I bought. Honestly, I'm a sucker for pretty things and stationery and stuff like that. I love that shit. I'm all about getting organized. I think I kind of spoke about this when I did my New Year's resolutions or end of the year video, that this was gonna be the year I was like the year of clean, the year of me getting my shit together, adulting, getting organized and stuff like that. So I got 2 books. This planner is for this journal is for a specific reason. First of all, I love the soft cover. That's one. I'm a sucker for a good cover. Like, honey, you got a good cover on you? Yes, ma'am. I need to tell you guys how much I spent for everything. I got this little Clackmate journal. I love these. They're handmade in Italy. They're so nice. Like, I just have a lot of thoughts and I need to be able to have them like accessible. I love the color and it's like a nice soft leather. Oh, it smells so good. It's so tiny and cute. It's so tiny and cute. And right now I'm working on like penmanship right now in terms of like, I love bullet journals and journals that are squared out, like grid journals, but I can't write straight enough. So I'm practicing writing on an aligned journal, and so when I get the like technique and the spacing, I can move on to the other journals. But this journal I bought for a specific reason. Oh my god, this card feels so good. I got this one for a specific reason. I'm only writing about a specific thing in this journal. And I can only write about that thing in this journal. So that's why I got this one. And this is the pen. I got 2 pens. So obviously, my dream is to have a full-on old school ink. Like, you know, you dip it and you write it. Like, I swear I'm like 90 in a 26-year-old body. But to practice that, I got a practice fountain pen. This is just the Kakuna. It writes fine, and then this one writes medium. This one is, I don't even know which one this is, but it's such a good pen. Because you can test it out in the store. This is a Monami 153 pen. The fact that there's like numbers and shit. If you guys don't care about this shit, please pass me, like skip to something else. I'm sorry, but I'm so into this right now. Like, this is my new obsession. And you can get the refillables, so the refillable ink, because you can like scroll this out and like refill the ink. That's $1.95 for each refillable. I'm gonna be practicing with the fountain pen because one day in the near future I'm gonna graduate to like an old school like scribe writing pen, and I'm so excited about that. Concept planner. So what I love about concept planners are that they're not dated. This one was 36 bucks, almost $40 for this book. It's kind of a joke, but hey, it is what it is. What I love about this concept planner is I love the idea of a planner, but I never use my planners. But this one is great because you control the dates and they have sections, so it kind of leads you in the plan. So you write your main goals for the year in the front. I know you guys can't really see that, but you put those in the front of the book, and then these, you kind of plan that stuff out week to week. So you have January, you have February, you have March, and it's great because there's no dates. There's no dates in this planner. It's not like 2021, 2022. So if you start, like I'm gonna start my planner now for May, I can still use this up to April of next year because I'm starting in May. So I kind of control like what I wanna do. There, you have the weekly plan. You can put the stuff you need to do. It's almost like a checklist. It opens flat, so you don't have to worry about pages going back. Like it's like a whole thing. And I also like, this is like way too annoying. I also got this clip, just, you know, because sometimes the pages, like you just need to go back and forth or whatever. So that one's like that's like $1.95 too. Like this doesn't fuck up your pages and stuff. So I love this. I think it's just an easier, non-committed way for me to like plan out my weeks. I don't know about you guys. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm like really adulting in the sense of I just need to start writing shit down. I can't remember things anymore. I can't remember when all my bills are due. I can't remember, I forgot this and that and that. Like right now I have to change out Lexington's insurance. You know how long I'm supposed to do that? I should have done that already, but I just keep forgetting because it's just not, it's not in my head. And then here's the spare ink for the Monami pen that I told you about. This black one that you can refill once this goes dead. And usually you just buy a couple of these at one time, you know, so you'll always have your pen ready, because these ones sell out. There was only one more left of this pen, or two more left of this pen when I went there, because it's just like a bestseller. So that was all of my journaling stuff. I hope I take to it this time around. I really do, because I do think that it will be really, really helpful for me to start journaling again. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna start with this one. I think this one is like one that I'm gonna start with tonight. I really just need to take a nice bath, have a nice meal, and just really delve into that. And I love this little journal. Oh my God. I wanna like write in it so I don't return it. I want to take a lot of the stuff that I'm kind of feeling lately. It's all up here. It needs to go somewhere. And if it's not gonna go to my therapist, it also needs to go on paper. So I found some amazing prompts that I will be sharing throughout the next couple of vlogs, because like I know a couple of you guys really want to get into journaling, as you stated in the comments. So I feel like we could like do that together maybe, and I can share some of the prompts that I'm using if I feel like there's something that's really, you know, nice and inspiring and like gets me going. So $100 just like that. Crazy.